Ready, steady, cook. Okay, so we're back here with Bryan's GTR. Looks incredible as you can see, so it's finished its first round of mods here at SRS and we're giving it back to him. The whole goal for this project was to, first of all, give it some more power, which we did. So basically, heads come off, head gasket, head studs, head's gone back on. So that's all we've done to the engine side of things. So it's still running the CAS, stock coils, all that sort of stuff. On the cold side, we've got a new Plazmaman fuel rail along with new injectors, top feed injectors. Hot side, we've done away with the stock twin turbos and we've gone ahead and we've put on a single turbo conversion. So that's a 6-boost manifold with a G35 1050 with a 0.83 rear housing on it. New fabricated dump pipe down to the existing 4-inch system. So that's all stainless work. So single turbo conversion on the other side there. On the front housing, we've gone ahead, sent it away, and we've got the T51R Mod done to it. So those of you who know what that is, basically makes this car snap necks before you even know it's there. So it's got a very nice exhaust system on it, sounds great, but this thing coming on to boost, if you're in front of the car, sounds incredible. Functionality wise, it spools the turbo faster. On top of that, it makes a sick noise. Being a GTR, it has a wow factor surrounding it, so obviously the exterior of the car is incredible. It looks really good, grabs your attention, and that was sort of the second goal with this car was 1, make more power, 2, give that engine bay the wow factor that it deserves. So obviously all the purple accents in here, we've got the Turbosmart fuel pressure regulator and the wastegate. They're both anodized purple, custom anodized speed flow fittings. And then obviously we've got the covers painted there as well and they look amazing. And a Haltech 2500 plug and play ECU. So we've gone ahead and we threw this back on the dyno last week and it threw down 519 horsepower on E85 at around 20 PSI. This is running flex fuel as well, so Bryan is completely capable of throwing 98 in it if he has to. I'm sure he's going to avoid that as much as he can just because this car is a lot more fun on E85, especially being the all-wheel drive, so 520 horsepower. Getting thrown down to all 4 wheels, I'm sure is a very fun car to drive. The twin turbos that were on it, after removing them, we were able to clean up a lot of underneath the manifolds on these GTRs is a bit of a mess. We were able to clean a lot of that up because a lot of it was vacuum lines and water lines that were carried round to the twin turbos. So there is a mess of pipe work under this that we were able to delete and get rid of. And it does clean up that underside of that manifold quite a bit. Makes it look a lot tidier. With a lot of the mods that we have done, we've sort of future-proofed a lot of the mods. So obviously, if we went for a smaller turbo, we could have had it spooling quicker and stuff like that. But sort of the reason that we sort of helped Bryan into making that decision into going the 1050 is that turbo is capable of making a lot more power than it currently is. So he's not going to have to go and change turbos, change the dump, all that sort of stuff. You know, that turbo is going to be able to stay in that engine bay for a few rounds of mods to come. So you can make a lot more power as it is. Same with the fuel system. It's a little bit of an overkill as it is, but it means that the next time he wants to bring it back and we want to step up the bottom end side of this build, that all of that stuff can remain as it is and we won't have to go ahead and do that again and revisit it. So it's good to do the things that can future-proof a chassis once rather than having to revisit them again and again and again and again. That's the same sort of theory behind the Elite 2500. So obviously that ECU is capable of doing drive-by-wire. Hopefully we'll get a Hypertune manifold or something similar to that on that and we'll get drive-by-wire on this car.
Whoopa, I didn't see you there. Welcome back to the SRS workshop. We're going to talk about what we did on the fabrication side of things on Bryan's GTR, since Sam forgot all about it. Made a custom catch can, also it's a joint washer bottle as well. We also did intercooler piping, made new dump pipe, screamer pipe. Yeah, good chat. We're going to head back to Sam now that we've finished.
Just picked it up from Glossworks. Kent's run his magic over the car and got it looking Michael's mouse, Mickey Mouse, nice and sweet, so we can hand it back to Bryan in its best possible shape and have it looking good for him. But for now, it is done. 520 horsepower, all-wheel drive, GTR, sick. Unfortunately, it did rain, but we did get it inside the shop nice and quick, so it is still nice and clean to give back to Bryan. So we're gonna go over there now, drop the car back, and he can go and enjoy it, take it to some car shows and show it off. We're handing it back to Bryan today. All right, we're back in the workshop now. Bryan's had his car back for a few days, so he's been enjoying that, driving it around. Next cab off the rank is gonna be Andy's S13, so if you sort of like this style of video and you want to see another one coming up soon, consider subscribing and liking and commenting and sharing. And Daniel's just being a wally over there. Like, comment and subscribe. And as a special treat, since you've waited this long, through the whole video you get to see my excellent filming skills. So George was away one day and I got tasked with getting some footage of Bryan's car when it first came in, so I hope you enjoy that, and we'll see you on the next one. Hey, bro. Yes. Hello, George. Oh, there's no microphone. I'm washing the car. Huh. Got there in the end. That was a bit weird, wasn't it, George? And a Cupra. Gimme your love after midnight. How are you?
How are you?
Not too bad. Slow-mo running, dripping water show. You young fellas, I tell ya. Hello, George. Yeah. Oop. It's recording.
Yeah, we're on.
That's all got, brother.